When it comes to breastfeeding, the internet pictures and videos of moms on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok leaves us with expectations that don't always happen. Or rather, leaves us not understanding all there is to anticipate while breastfeeding. All over the internet, we see those beautiful photos of mothers breastfeeding their babies. We see it here on YouTube. Videos of mothers smiling happily while their little one gets their milk from her breast. Yet somehow, we never see the pain of getting a baby to latch onto an engorged breast, or the frustration of trying to get a baby to latch onto an inverted nipple. If you are a normal breastfeeding mom, maybe you have experienced your breast leaking through your breast pads. We aren't too sure that most new mothers ever expected that. But sometimes it happens, and sometimes your breast may drip milk before you have a chance to notice it happening. Sometimes your second breast may squirt out milk while breastfeeding your baby. Or even worse, sometimes the breast you are feeding your baby on will squirt milk uncontrollably into your baby's face when they unlatch. These are all things that have happened to breastfeeding moms, and can very well happen to you. Breastfeeding isn't always glamorous. In this video, we discuss 3 common expectations new mothers have of breastfeeding. Expectation. Once my baby is born, the nurse will lay her on my chest and breastfeeding will come immediately and naturally. Reality. That doesn't always happen. Your baby may come too soon, and may need to be admitted into the NICU. You may have an unplanned cesarean section where you will be placed in a recovery room for an hour post-surgery, and the one-on-one bonding might look different from what you expected. Other complications may occur. If your baby is born with a tongue tie or another problem, that might prevent them from being able to latch properly. Expectation. Breastfeeding is natural, so it will be a pleasant joy-filled experience for both myself and my baby. Reality. Breastfeeding is natural. A mother's milk is meant for her baby. And it can definitely have its pleasant moments. But just because something is natural, does not mean it's easy. Having to breastfeed every 2 to 3 hours for the first few months is difficult, and is very demanding. Breastfeeding gives you a bond with your baby. It's not always pleasant. There will be days when your breasts are engorged, causing difficulties for your baby to latch on. Expectation. I will have access to nurses and a lactation consultant who will help me breastfeed my baby while I'm in the hospital. Reality. A lactation specialist can help you overcome the challenges you're having with breastfeeding. But they are not there for you 24/7, they are not there on demand, and you probably have access to one for 30 minutes. Nurses are not lactation specialists. The good ones will explain how to breastfeed and what you're doing wrong to you. The bad ones will just shove your breast in your baby's mouth. Not helpful in the long term. Hey, we hope you realize that although breastfeeding can be so beneficial, and is such a healthy option, a lot of uncertainty can and sometimes will come up. A lot of scenarios and situations that we never anticipated, never thought to anticipate can happen. As glamorous as all of the internet photos wants it to appear, we know that it can be messy and it can be wet. There are many uncertainties that comes with breastfeeding. But it is a wonderful experience. And, despite all of the uncertainties, including the hurdles that may come up, breastfeeding is still our top choice when it comes to nutrition for our babies. Hey, thanks for watching Tiny Tribe Parents. If you would please help us out by hitting the like button, commenting and subscribing to our channel for more incredible content that is on the way.